Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Storytime Fun. I dedicate this next book to my wonderful son, Sean, the best daddy ever. Today's story is called Grandmother and Machek. Grandmother was too a little girl once, said Marilyn. She wasn't, said Bobby. Goodness gracious, said Betty Jean. Let's go ask her. And so they did. Why, of course I was once a little girl, said Grandmother, but that was long ago and far away in another land. I didn't dress the way you do, she went on. Instead of wearing shoes like yours, I either went barefoot or wore heavy boots. And our house was different too. We had no TV antenna on our roof. Instead, we had a stork's nest for good luck. How funny, said Bobby. And we didn't have a garage with a car in it, said Grandmother. But we did have a barn, and inside was our horse. We called him Strawberry. I never had to go to the supermarket for eggs, said Grandmother, or for vegetables either. We didn't have radios, movies, or television, but at the fair we could see dancing bears and jugglers. Did you have a playground near your house? Asked Marilyn. The fields were my playground, said Grandmother. Once as I was gathering berries by our small pond, I saw something in the water. I looked closer and saw that it was a big fish, so I crept up to him ever so quietly, slipped my berry basket under him and scooped him up. Oh, how fast I ran, and how that fish slapped my face flip, flop, floop with his wet tail. And when I showed that fish to my father, why, he said I was the best fisherman he ever saw. But did you always have to play by yourself? Asked Bobby. Oh, my, no, said Grandmother. But most of my friends lived a long way away. One of my friends was named Machek. He lived on a farm at the very edge of a deep forest. And in that forest there lived a big wolf. One day, Mr. Wolf waited until Machek's mother and father were away working in the fields. He knew Machek would be alone. And Machek was alone. He was busily mashing potatoes for supper. Silently, Mr. Wolf crept into the house and surprised Machek. But Machek ran into a corner and held out the potato masher. When the wolf tried to bite Machek, why, he bit the potato masher instead. Pretty smart, eh? And it got stuck in his mouth. Then Machek ran to find his mother and father as fast as he could. His father didn't know whether or not to believe Machek, but when they got home and saw Mr. Wolf's footprints, Machek's father never doubted him again, ever. And Machek's mother and father never left him alone again either. Machek became a real hero to us little girls in the village. We thought he was braver than brave. Oh, grandmother, said Betty Jean, whatever became of that little boy? Did you ever see him again? I certainly did, said grandmother. That little boy grew up to be your grandfather. Lots of fun with a happy family. Well, that's it for today. See you next time.